Although Fighting Spirit is probably forever going to be in every map pool ever because Fighting Spirit.
Because it's Fighting Spirit, absolutely.
Yeah.
Right? Who doesn't love Fighting Spirit? Speaking of, here it is. Here we are on Fighting Spirit. Moxie's map choice. Finn, would you like to introduce us to the guy in the top right?
At the top right, the skinhead from America who hates making drones. It's TRB, the Red Bandit.
The Red Bandit. Tehredbandit.
From
And his opponent in the... Yes, from... Also from... He's the blue Terran player. I have no idea what kind of haircut he has. It's Moxielegend. It's probably not a skullet. It's probably not a, quote, skinhead. Thank you, Finn. You make things fun.
Yes, I do.
Alright. So, the Red Bandit, once again, he's going for the same thing. Early pool, getting speed, see what kind of damage he can do. Maybe, looks like Moxie might not be as... No? Well, let's see what he does. Hopefully he's not as ballsy to go for a naked low ground expand as he did last game. But he managed to handle it pretty well.
He went a high ground expansion last game.
Oh, true. True, it's a weird map.
Storm
at my house. Uh-oh. Hopefully it's not going to throw off his internet.
No, it'll just do 120 damage over
Critical damage.
seconds.
Right?
Yeah.
To his PC. PC just sits there and eats it. Eat that storm. So, I'll see. He's got those 6 lings coming out. We'll see if he goes for anything more than that. If he's going to go with the 6 and then move into an expand, or some of their more, somewhat normal play.
He actually did a build that needs a name. He got enough gas to make an overseer, and then pulled out.
Huh. Yeah, that's true. Instead of just enough to get speed.
Yeah, I've seen Zoc do this as well.
Which, yeah, he is not actually getting speed at all. He just wanted that overseer. So, alright, so a little bit different here. Although, did he get... Well, I don't remember. Did he get speed? He got speed last game, right?
He got speed last game.
Yeah, but not this game. Yeah. So, this time we've got a triple SCV wall with some Marines behind it. That's cute. I like it.
Hold position.
Yeah, you gotta have him on hold position, man.
Of course.
That's important.
Standard.
Yep.
Moxie
Otherwise, it's not a wall at all.
Moxie can build a command center.
He's gonna go try to build it down on low, which he can do now because he's, actually has Marines this time before he built his command center. He had what, 1 on the way last time?
On the way.
Yeah. TRB got there a little earlier last time too, and he had speed. So definitely not the same game. It looked like it at first. Definitely looked like he was gonna be doing the same thing. So,
Moxie was shooting his own Marine.
that happens. I've definitely done that plenty of times. But
I've done that with vultures.
Yeah. Especially when you get to that stage of the game where your hands are shaking and they're clenching up, and you're like, "Come on, fingers, you can do this." I'm like, no, adrenaline. Adrenaline makes us not want to do things. Fingers are the worst.
I wonder what fingers would sound like if they could talk.
I'd really rather not know, especially because fingers can get themselves into some sticky situations. Heyo! Zippius, I want to apologize for turning your stream into a dirty jokes, dirty jokes haven. Not that it's very funny, but
it's not
dirty.
even that funny.
I'm not gonna try to make the sounds fingers might make in those sticky situations, because that would just be taking things too far. So
I think something that would help Moxie is if he had a medic 30 seconds ago.
for some blind,
Yeah.
over that optic flare.
Finn
Optic
build.
flare is pretty. The Finn build, the tasteless build. So we do have stim as well as ling speed on the way. +1, getting some medics. Pretty normal looking game right now. Nothing too outrageous has happened.
No, Tasteless actually, he gets a medic before the command center. So he goes barracks, gas, and then eventually command center. But after enough gas to make a medic.
I wonder if those guys have been playing much. I don't think they've been playing much Starbow recently. I haven't really seen anything out of them. Whatever happened to Artosas' weekly King of the Hill? It's like BCQD like abused the game to beat Franskar, and then he's just like, you know what? Nah. I swear, Reapers aren't that good anymore. Alright, so, ooh. Both armies are going across the map. Difference is the Red Bandit has some static D, and Moxie doesn't. Oh no.
He has a Marine.
A Marine, a Medic.
If this was StarCraft 2, he'd be fine.
Oh, he's gonna get stim before it finishes?
Stim.
He's gonna lose it. Yep. No, it did not finish. That was a big pick off. Really good job there by TRB. So he's lost. He's only killed 4 workers. He'll probably get a few more before this is over. There's the 5th one. There's the 6th one. 7. All right. Plenty of work there done there by TRB, and he's gonna just keep making units because who needs workers, right? You only need 25. I mean, if you're gonna stand 2 bases, you might as well just, you know, not build workers. So
I think it's hilarious. Despite killing 7 workers, TRB is still behind.
He's actually behind in supply by a lot too.
That being said, he has full map control.
Yeah, and that's really critical here. He can pretty much do whatever he wants right now, which includes getting a lurker den, making some mutilisks, get a few hydras out. He's got this nice sick spine color wall, which is just completely unbreakable. At the natural, so he's got to feel safe. He can start droning now if he wants to, but he's the Red Bandit. He's not gonna drone.
I'm curious why Moxie is not getting any tech at all. He's just pumping out of these 5 barracks.
He doesn't even have a factory yet. Maybe he's just going for a two base bio push, and he just wants to end the game that way. That might have been what he was trying to do earlier, actually. The thing was he didn't have a wall up or any sort of anything to defend anything at home. I mean, it might be good to, you know, throw up a bunker or at least get a supply depot here, or just hoping that his rallied units. And so yeah, there they go again. And he pulls the army back. Nope, sends it back. He can clean it up. So he cleans that up. There's a few hydralisks up here. 3rd. But once again, I mean, the Red Bandit, you know, Moxie's going out here to try to do damage. You know, see if he can't kill a 3rd or a 4th or something like that. But the Red Bandit doesn't use 3rds and 4ths. Not yet. We're not 18 minutes into the game yet. Why would he need a 3rd? So he's gonna see what kind of work he can do here. I mean, Stim Marines do pretty well, but that amount of spine crawlers.
I hate to be Captain Vanity, but if he had blinded that Overseer, those Lings would have had no idea that Moxie was going to attack.
Oh man.
Just saying.
Spine crawlers are good. Especially since what was it, patch 2 ago? Well, obviously not the current patch because that just came out tonight. When they buffed the static D. Spines attack faster. Oh yeah. Well, he's gonna push him back though.
It's really good micro.
Yeah.
Actually.
Really spread out the Marines there. I kind of missed it, but that's pretty well done. For those lurkers on that high ground on top of the ramp, that's not a place you can attack. That's for sure. And the Red Bandit's built a pretty sizable flock of mutas. He's got 3 on the way to add to his 13 that he already has. So.
The thing I find interesting is still
Cleans
TRB,
that up, though.
13 minutes in the game, has 31 workers on 2 bases.
Yep. But if you're on 2 bases, might as well only have 31, I guess. He only builds as many as he needs for how many bases he currently has, I guess. Definitely doesn't build them ahead of time for transferring them to a 3rd or a 4th. So, And that, despite that attack earlier not going very well for Moxie, he's still in a really pretty good position. He's pretty safe against these Mutalisks. Well, at least his natural is. Well, as I say that, no, the repair goes down. He holds it. Good. Nicely done. What kind of tech stage are we at over here with the Red Bandit? He's very much on layer tech, 2 base layer tech. He's okay. He's gonna take his third now. So he must be making an expand play here. He's not, you know, he's not gonna go to hive on 2 bases, right? You never know. Red Bandit does not play normal, that's for sure.
I wonder what race he plays in StarCraft 2. If he were to start playing StarCraft 2 again, what race would he play?
I don't know.
Or would he just be really bad at it?
Because he plays a little of all of them here in Starbow. He definitely plays Zerg the most, and then Protoss, I'd say. I think he plays. I'd say he probably plays Protoss second most. I don't feel like I see him play Terran very often.
No, I think TRB probably is that
so much
Protoss.
work done.
He's that Protoss that goes proxy Oracle into Blink into DT
without building any probes, of course. So those mutas got a lot done. What kind of worker count are we at now? So he's finally got a worker lead because he killed so many workers there in the main. That was something where, you know, Moxie had built 4 turrets in his natural, but he only had 2 at the very top here over the main, and nothing really in line. Didn't have any Marines back there to really defend. Oh no, but Red Bandit's just sacrificing these Mutalisks here. And Moxie, if he can manage to get across the map and push and maybe take out his third right now, before things get crazy, he could do a lot of damage because the Red Bandit does not have much in the way of forces right now. I mean, really doesn't. You know, 5 mutas, 3 Hydralisks, 13 Zerglings. It's not enough to contend with this army. That's a couple of tanks. If you can keep them safe, keep the Zerglings away from his tanks, he can do pretty well. And he can't lose all of his Marines here. He does a decent little split here. Backs up, get away from those lurkers. You keep those tanks alive. Uh-oh, nope, they're gonna go down. Yep. But just eating up the Marines, or the Mutalisks and the Zerglings.
Yeah, I think if TRB loses this, I'd say it's more because of him and less of Moxie playing better.
Yeah, he's definitely thrown away some Mutalisks in this game. So, all right, he's gonna come look for the third. He's not gonna find one. But if TRB can get up here and get into this, take out this third, that can really, I mean, we'll have a very, very even game at that stage. I mean, it's very even as it is, but if TRB can get and hold the third and keep it up, you know, that can maybe help him out to pull this into his favor. But this little run by is not going to do much here either. Wow, cool. Such a crazy, these low econ games that the Red Bandit gets into. I'll tell you what, that's just crazy. Okay, he's just going to go for a big Ling counter, but I mean, all he has is Lings. But the wall's down. Okay, here we go. No medics here, but the Marines just, you know, they're chewing through them.
Yeah,
and Moxie's in a really good spot here.
Upgrades definitely favor Moxie. I mean, you know, TRB is going to have 2 armor soon, but he has no attack upgrades.
Wow.
And Moxie already has 1-1, and he's getting 2-2.
Yeah. Moxie, I don't even know if he needs to try to take a third of this stage. He probably can just go try to end the game, honestly. But he'll need to be methodical about it.
And
be
he
really
is
careful. He's
got
numerous. He's got 3 vessels. I mean, Adrenal Gland's on the way though. Adrenal Glands, if Red Bandit can delay long enough to let Adrenal Glands finish, that can make a big difference. Oh, he loses 1 Science Vessel to some Scourge. Oh, there goes another one. I don't know if either of those. I don't think those Silence Vessels got anything off.
They didn't.
They didn't. Didn't do anything. That's a big pickup for the Red Bandit.
TRB definitely playing Zox style. I wonder how effective Zox style actually is. The making so many Scourge that it doesn't matter if you micro well or not.
Yeah. I don't know that, yeah, the Red Bandit had that many Scourge out. They seem to do a good job splitting them up and getting them on there. That's just something where Moxie's got to be a little more careful, keep his Science Vessels, you know, because it's a delicate balance, because you want to have them out there to help detect and, you know, get off some irradiates, but you don't want them completely naked against the Scourge. It's a dance. That's just the really cool thing about Starbow. There's a lot of really cool little micro opportunities like that. That really has to do with positioning as opposed to just twitch reflexes, or, you know, can I get the snipe before he gets the storm? Can I get the storm before he gets the snipe? Those sorts of interactions. Not that this is an SC2 bashing party. It's not what this is supposed to be. I'm just talking about how much I like Starbow. Because
Starbow's a great game.
It's pretty cool. It's a good game. Here we are. We're playing it. Well, I'm not playing it. I'm casting it.
What I did earlier, I guess you could call it playing, but I got rolled.
Yeah, did you play Wonkman, is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Wonk's pretty good, he's at the semifinals.
Seriously, I've had the worst luck. Like, my first ladder match ever was against Crank, and now for my first tournament, my first opponent was Wonkman.
Yeah.
You know, on the bright side, Crank was really nice. He was a cool guy.
Cool.
Yeah.
Alright, can Moxie keep his third alive? He's got a tank and a good number of Marines there, it should be safe. Okay. Oh, a lot of Scourge lost there to those Marines. Yeah. Oh, he doesn't even lose a single Science Vessel. Oh, Moxie, this is going really well for Moxie. Moxie really needs to push his advantage. He gets irradiates off on all of those lurkers too. Ooh. I don't know if he knows how far ahead he is right now.
You know,
yeah, he must not.
Moxie's doing fine, and I know that there's no way it could happen, but I feel like he needs to put some depots on the right ramp at his third.
Yeah, that would help a lot.
So to run by like this doesn't happen.
Yeah. He's got a decent force there. It can hold off any sort of small run-bys. What he has to worry about more is if, you know, if the Red Bandit does manage to get some Ultras down there, because he does have Ultras on the field now. So, here they come, rumbling, bumbling. But that is, does he have chitinous plating yet? Doesn't look like he's just got the regular. Okay, he's just now starting chitinous plating. So those Marines will do fine against those Ultras, especially with their upgrades. Yeah, you can see him doing pretty well right now, as it is. Man, cracklings are good, but he needs to get the rest of his Marines over here fighting. He's just sacrificing them right now.
Marines aren't doing anything. Sorry to interrupt you.
No, you're fine.
We're pretty much saying the same thing anyway.
Yeah. Okay. At this stage, Moxie is just going to keep rallying, and if he can... I mean, he's taking some decent trades here. Irradiates on everything. Yeah, the Red Bandit is losing. I mean, Ultralists aren't cheap. He's losing quite a bit here. That chitinous, not having chitinous yet, makes a huge difference. I mean, it's, if you just do the math, how the kind of attack damage the Marines do. I mean, if he can get up here and kill this third before chitinous finishes.
I feel like attacking without chitinous plating is like saying you're gonna cast a tournament and then not showing up until like 2 hours later.
Is he here? Is he online? Oh man, we gotta give him so much crap. Okay, so the Red Bandit is going ahead. He's trying to get a little bit of a run by going here, but I just don't think it's gonna be enough at this point. Moxie's in a really good position. Moxie would have to make some pretty bad mistakes in order to lose this game at this stage. So go ahead and irradiate that, man. Do it. Yeah, get some.
I think the irradiates are actually doing more to the Marines than the Ultralisks are.
Right.
That being said, he's on top of production. Kind of.
Yeah, to an extent. I mean, that Ultralisk is definitely... He's paid for himself. And Moxie's gonna go ahead and get his 4th now, while the Red Bandit tries to establish his 3rd, and, you know, Moxie can see that, hey, that's all he's got right now. So, Moxie's in a pretty good spot, I'd say. This is the stage where he just needs to shore up his defenses, you know, get some walls, like you were talking about, get some supply depot walls, leave a few Marines, maybe a tank here and there at a base, and then just make a big push right at the Red Bandit's natural. Or really, he just needs to kill the 3rd. Prevents the 3rd from going up. I mean, the Red Bandit is basically not mining without that 3rd.
Imagine
Which
what...
Moxie's mined out both of his main and natural as well. So
imagine the stories this Ultralisk could tell.
I seen some shit, man. I seen some shit.
Yeah. I'm gonna have him selected all game for the rest of this game.
All right, you let us know how he does. Oh, that one. The one
poor
who's got
guy.
Yeah. Well, he'll survive it though, right? Does 200 damage?
It does not enough damage to be good.
Not enough to kill him.
No.
Go hide, Ultralisk.
Oh, sorry, not supposed to talk about balance.
Oh. Not enough to be good.
You know, I know every Terran is aware of this, but we all still do it when we have detection and we still scam.
Hey, you know what? Never be too safe, right?
That is true.
Oh man, and the vessels survive. Vessels survive. Yeah. Man, Marines just do nothing to Ultralisk once they have that armor, though. It's amazing. I mean, they have 6 armor, and these Marines are doing how much damage right now?
9.
9.
So 3.
3. And that's with +3 attack. You can't get any better. I think the Ultralisk armor can still go up.
No, I think that's it.
Is that it? Oh, he does have Carapace level 3. Okay.
But
Alright.
Moxie has vultures with mines on the way, so
That'll help him. Didn't quite have enough units to take out his 3rd, but there it goes. Alright, Moxie takes game 2. Alright, that was a fun one.